Sometimes it's my USB drive. Yeah. What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy back at it again with another banger of a life. I didn't get my bike yet. I just contacted YouTube support. They said that my YouTube subscribers will update in 24 in 25 hours. Cause see, I'll show you guys on my YouTube page. Well, that's YouTube Studio. Hold on. On my YouTube, it says I have 288. So that's not the correct number, I don't think. Because on my YouTube Studios, I'm at 331. So maybe this thing isn't updated yet. Or I also heard they're also rounding up the subscribers to check if there's no bots or fake subscriber accounts and stuff like that. So that shouldn't be a problem. Anyway, welcome back. 2K is live, guys. So I should be at 331. It's crazy. So my views also went up as well. Mic test, mic test, mic test. Uh, my chicken eggs. Okay, this should also. Is 2K. Oh, 2K is live on YouTube as well. Let me see. 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 Where is you, 2K? There you are. It doesn't say you're live. Oh, they are. I don't want to get copyrighted, guys. Okay, just chill. Just chill, everybody, and join up and just shut up. Sorry. Today, we will be getting my team reveal. So that's auction house. Everything we need to know. And let's see if the auction house comes back, guys. We don't know. Let's see if it comes back. I need to keep an eye on the chat for that. But yeah, it's crazy. Uh, I should see my subscriber count update tomorrow, probably. Copyright, bro.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It is your boy Stacks, fresh out of bed. And of course,
Fresh out of
we
bed.
got the OG squad, the official squad. The whole squad is here. We got Evan GPT, and of course, the worst bodyguard in the game. My guy Zaro is here as well. Fellas, what's good?
What's up, Stacks? Glad to see you're awake, ready to go.
What's up,
I'm not
Stacks? What's up,
awake, man.
chat?
I am still
Indeed.
sleeping, bro. I
Yeah,
tell
yeah,
you
almost
not, I'm
missed a couple
still
phone
sleeping,
calls.
bro.
Almost didn't make it, but we here. We here.
We
Don't
do want to
lag.
give the chat a disclaimer. So, this part of the show is live. We are here with you right now, but the rest of the show is going to be pre recorded. Now, we didn't pre record and go back and edit it all. It is pre recorded and we did it straight through as if we were going to be with you live. And the reason it's pre recorded is because we are here at an undisclosed location setting up this year's Community Day. So, we didn't want to make it a bad experience for you all watching us talk for an hour on a small computer webcam here. So that's why we are live right now and then pre-recorded for the rest of the show. But speaking of Community Day, keep an eye on your favorite creators. They will be posting the dates of when you can expect to see their content in various modes in 2K25.
Soon.
Very soon. But we are here for my team. Obviously, I think many of you have seen in the last hour, we
It's the
revealed that the auction
21st
house is
today,
coming
guys.
back, which is big news that I'm sure many of you are very happy
The
with.
20
So we said that an hour ago. What could be coming up next, right? So we're about to find out.
The auction house is
A
back,
lot of
baby.
great things as
It's
you see
back, baby. I can
Zaro
feel it,
touching the
bro. I
beard
can
there,
feel
man.
it.
I think we cooking
I
up
can
something
feel
nice.
it.
Like they said, they had an undisclosed location. I will be arriving later on today. I booked a later trip, so I get some extra.
So
G's
Stacks
for
is the new
awakened by
Ronnie,
these
right?
guys. But like Evan
Stacks
said, we are
is
super
literally the new
excited,
Ronnie.
and I think we could go ahead and jump right into it. We're not
What's going
gonna
on?
hold y'all any longer. Let's get to this my team news.
What happened?
Have fun.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It is your boy Stacks, and welcome back to the road to NBA 2K25.
Oh, it's lagging.
You already know we got the man with the cleanest cut in the business, my guy Evan. Evan, what's good?
No comments, Stacks.
Isn't my
Happy to
Wi-Fi?
be here. Before we get started, we do want to have a disclaimer that today's show is pre-recorded because Stacks and I are both going to be on the road when this show airs. But we couldn't skip
Yes,
out
sir.
on the much-awaited My Team reveal, so we've recorded this ahead of time for you, and hopefully we will
Oh
both
my
be with you
auction
watching
house,
in the chat.
baby, auction
Now,
house.
today we're going to go through the courtside report for My Team, which is our card collecting mode in NBA 2K.
Guys,
which
if
is
I
undergoing
scream,
huge
don't
changes
blame
this
me.
year in 2K25, including a lot of updates that address your feedback. My Team is available on both new gen and current gen versions of NBA 2K25, but there are a few things that are only on the new gen version. So keep in mind, whenever we say something is only on new gen, we mean the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC versions of NBA
PC.
2K25.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And also, we have Twitch drops enabled for this stream. You can earn a locker code in NBA 2K24
Bro, nobody
just by
cares
watching.
about
So keep in mind,
2K24,
if you're
bro.
watching on Twitter or X, or if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you slide over here to Twitch right
I'm
now.
sorry,
If you want to be
2K24 was
a
the
part
worst
of
2K ever. I
Twitch
swear to
drops, okay?
God.
You're not going to want to miss out on this. I know a lot of people been grinding the Twitch drops in the last few streams.
I haven't
So
been doing
stay
shit.
locked in. We still got you.
Wait, I forgot to put this on.
All right, so we're going to go through the instructions one more time. We know you all know the drill, but just in case this is your first time, if you tune in for 90 minutes across our drop-enabled streams of the road to NBA 2K25,
We're almost
you'll
here,
earn a locker
guys.
code
It's
in
almost
NBA
it's almost
2K24
over.
that
NBA
gives you
2K25
a My Team pack with powerful
roadmap.
cards,
It's almost
60
done.
skill boosts in My Career, and a double XP coin in both My Career and My Team. It's a nice boost to help you end 2K24 strong before you come over to 2K25 with us very soon. Remember, this is 90 minutes across these shows, so hopefully you've tuned in to some of our previous Road to 2K25 shows, such as Gameplay, My Player, My Career, My NBA, or The W, and have some watch time already accumulated that you can finish off today. For how this works, we have a website with full instructions up at nba2k.com/twitch-drops.
My allergies
which
are
explains
going
the
up
3
again.
steps that you have to do to get your code.
My pores are
We'll
just
also talk more about
pouring.
this again at the end of the show, as many of you finish up your 90 minutes. Now, onto My Team. So, we've had 4 courtside reports so far from our dev team that have
August is
released
almost
covering
over
all the new
again, guys.
updates in
Holy
NBA
moly,
2K25,
mother of
and
pearl.
we only have 2 more to go. So today we've got both LD and Alexis chatting with John from our dev team about everything new in My Team this year.
September 4th is coming soon.
Yes, sir. And we know you're going to have some questions. You always have questions. We're happy to take a look at some of them and answer a few. But in order to do that, you have to go to our official Discord, go into the NBA 2K25 questions channel in the Discord. Leave your questions there, and hopefully some of the
It's only
devs will respond to your
10:52,
questions,
so
man. Make sure you do that. Our Discord is
Those of
popping
you
right now.
who have
Make sure
been
you pull
asking
up.
My Team questions all these past few weeks, this is finally your chance.
I'm
You've
only
been
going to be
asking
live
about
till
My
1
Team
o'clock
again,
today.
Baby.
and I think many of those things we are going to address today. But in case there's anything else that we didn't get to, put your question in Discord and maybe we'll get you an answer.
Yes, sir. That's discord.gg/NBA2K. Now, also make sure you guys stick around because we're gonna take you through the entire dev vlog and even more detail. You feel me? So let's go ahead and take a look at the courtside report. It's gonna be heat.
What's up, everyone, and welcome to another NBA 2K25 Courtside Report.
Oh my God, I'm excited, guys. I'm
And
excited.
today we are joined by Jonathan Smith, principal producer for NBA 2K25 My Team. Welcome, Jonathan.
Thanks, Alexis. I'm so excited to finally talk about my team.
One of the first pieces of exciting news that we heard is the auction house is returning.
The community was very clear about what they wanted to see in NBA 2K25's My Team, and it has returned. But what is new this year is that it's a more compact experience. It's all in one menu. It's a lot smoother.
The auction house is
and it's a lot
back.
better.
It's different
What
though.
can players expect when they jump into My Team for the first time?
You'll select your starter kit, and you'll get the most powerful card we've ever included in a starter kit. You get to select 2 current
Yo, that's just unfair. Whoa, you get to pick from all of those cards. You get to start with the 94 overall.
stars and games. Agent level you are. You can either go over to Learn 2K and brush up on the basics. You can be new to My Team, and we'll show you everything there is to know, or you can be a
Oh
returning
my
player, so you can get
God,
started immediately.
yo, exciting news, baby.
On the home tab, you can jump right into a game immediately. Going into the challenges, this menu is our home of agendas and challenge games all merged together. One-stop shop for all of the live content that goes into
They
My Team.
answered, bro. They
Also
answered.
On the homepage, you'll see your progress in My Team Rep.
They have
Training
answered,
Hub
guys.
includes tips and tricks videos, but also
They have
freestyle,
answered.
Practice plays and scrimmages make their way into My Team for the first time. And the home tab is also our place to display whatever events are going on right now. The new play tab is where you go to compete. All the game modes are right there.
I'm
Description
so
of
excited.
everything. You got
I'm
the pack
so
market, you got
excited,
the
man.
auction
I'm
house,
so
you have the new exchange
excited.
with new improvements there as well. And of course, you have locker codes. Then after that, we have the manage tab. This is where you're setting up your lineups, editing your
W's
players.
in
You can
the
choose what's
chat,
new takeover
guys.
boost cards. The first time ever we've been
W.
waiting to be able to customize takeovers, and you can take whatever takeover you want and put it onto this player.
What would you say the biggest upgrade is to My Team?
W's in the
2K25?
chat.
Park gameplay is coming to My Team, and it is set in the perfect location. We're up in the rooftop.
Park
in
gameplay?
NBA 2K16's Rivet City My Park Championship Park. We got all of the amazing parts of this court. We're up in the sky. The rooftop court's back. We
Hey.
have the glass walkways.
The
and most importantly to
rooftop
me,
is
the chain nets are back.
The
so for the
nets are
first time, you're finally
back!
playing with
Yo!
NBA players in a park setting. In Triple Threat Park, we have 2 main game modes. 1, team control. Just like Triple Threat Online, you control all 3 players of your team, and you're competing against 1 other player. We also have co-op. This is the traditional park experience, 6 NBA players. You're controlling your 1 player, and you're just trying to get that win.
How do you get to Triple Threat Park?
Well, there's 2 ways. You can either go through the city and walk right up to our building entrance, or it's accessible right from My Team's menus.
What are we playing for in Triple Threat Park?
Triple Threat Park is a new place to take on the competition and win. We have a reward every day available for 1 win, 3 wins in a row, or 5 wins in a row.
What if all 3 of us want to play as NBA 2K25 cover star Jason Tatum?
So we do have a priority system for when you're playing on a co-op court. Whoever's got the highest rep, they will have the top priority. We also have a full My Team store. This is a one-stop shop for many of the stores from the city. The best part is the showcase spot. The big billboard that everyone can see from anywhere in the park, you can take control of it. You can open up packs on the billboard and everyone will see what you get. And if you pull a good card, fireworks erupt from the entire park. It is spectacular. It is one of my favorite things to bring into Triple Threat Park this year.
What can you tell us about Breakout in NBA 2K25?
Breakout is our new single-player mode. This is a new run-based mode. You start off in the middle of a game board. All the prizes are on the outside of the board, and your goal is to get there. Every run in Breakout is different. You choose your path to the outside of the board. You're choosing everything from era and decade teams, all-time teams, and everything in between. You're choosing your game modes, triple threat, clutch time, full lineup games. When you start a run in Breakout, you can choose to have that board.
Oh my
be
God, I'm
only
even
triple
more
threat
excited
and
now,
only
guys.
clutch time games if you want. This is an ever evolving experience.
What's new for the competitive players in My Team?
So new this year is Showdown. It's the evolution of Unlimited. Since the best compete here, the best rewards are here. Every week, you can pick between 3 rewards. So even though you're progressing by wins, losses, yeah, they do count, they do matter, but you'll never rank down a tier during a season. This year, you can change your offensive and defensive settings, and you can customize your on-the-fly lineups. The leaderboard now only shows Tier 1 versus Tier 1 games. So truly, The best of the
W.
best will be featured in the
W.
Showdown leaderboard.
W.
King of the Court is our new weekend competitive event. This is where the
W.
best of the best compete for the elite prizes in my team. Think Showdown, but another level up. You're still competing with your best 13-player lineup that you can put together.
So if you're the best player in my team, what do you earn?
Well, you get exclusive stuff, things that you can only get from King of the Court and being #1 overall, and also 1 million VC every week on the line. And additionally, like I said before with Triple Threat Park, your accomplishments in Showdown and King of the Court appear right there underneath your feet so you can show off to everyone that you're the king.
We have a lot in my team this year. Triple Threat Park, the auction house is back, new competitive modes, and a new single-player experience. I know the fans are excited for my team this year.
I'm so
much
excited, bro.
for. So excited to take all the feedback we got over the past year and deliver my team 2K25 like this.
Thank you so much, John, for joining us today.
Hey, thanks for having me.
And we'll see all of you in our next NBA 2K25 Courtside Report.
That's amazing, guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know y'all heard that. And I'm excited just like y'all. This is one of the biggest revamped, refreshed, and rebooted my teams. Man, I'm super excited for it, Evan. I know you got some more details for us. Can you break it down, Evan? Because I know the people in the chat is excited to hear this in more detail.
Let's do it. So as always, we're going to go through the full courtside report together. You heard all the major announcements from John in the interview, but especially for this blog from my team, we want to go over it all with you again, so you hear it a second time, because there's a lot to unpack. So even though you're hearing it a second time, I'm sure you're going to get more details out of it that we want to make sure you don't miss. Now, before we get into it, remember again that my team is on both new gen and current gen versions of NBA 2K25. But whenever we say something is only on new gen, we mean the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC versions. This video that you just watched and the full blog that we're about to go through are going to be on the
Auction
NBA 2K
House
website
is
right after
back,
the show. So if you miss
baby.
something we say, you can go back and read it
Fuck
as many
yeah.
times as you need. Now, Stacks,
Hell
did I hear correctly?
yeah.
The auction house again?
You guys are
Evan,
crazy.
You heard it correctly. The auction house is back, man. Evan, I've been having people hit me up over and over and over again asking about this auction house, and I've been radio silent. But now I can officially say the words, the auction house is back. It's amazing, man. I'm happy. I'm excited.
Same here. I think in our Discord
It's
questions
back,
channel,
baby!
back when it was gameplay questions, my player, my career
Yo.
questions, I just kept seeing,
Is
is
this
the auction
live?
house going to be back? Is the auction
Okay,
house
it's
gonna be
perfect.
back? So now you've heard
Yeah.
it 3 times. You've heard it once earlier, once from John, and once more from us. You've heard it 3 times. We can say officially the auction house is back in NBA 2K25. Now, for those of you who just started playing my team in the past year and haven't seen the auction house before, it's a place where you can auction off or acquire cards using my team points.
It's
aka
literally like
MTP or
it's literally like the best thing ever in my team.
NT, as
Let's
the
just say
community
that.
likes to call it. Now, if you're familiar with how it used to work, 2025 and sell all in one place.
My auction
Your
search
auctions menu actually is going to have limited
auction-
space, and to
active
unlock
bids,
more space, you'll want
outcomes.
to earn more my team rep. You heard John
Yep.
mention that my team is now getting a new rep system with perks and rewards throughout the mode, and rep is year long and doesn't reset with
And
seasons.
you can
So if you
earn
play My Career,
XP
you're probably
from playing
familiar
My
with how
Career
rep
games
works,
as
but
well.
we'll talk more about rep.
That's
and
from
My
My
Team
Career
in
though.
just a little bit. Now, this next part we want to make sure is very clear so that there is no confusion or question about it. So focus and listen in closely to this part. I'm going to read this part straight from the blog. To ensure a level playing field, the returning auction house has a zero tolerance policy on activity detrimental to the health of the mode. All transactions will go through a verification process to make sure the auction house stays fun and fair for everyone in the community.
Let's
The
go!
love for the My Team auction house is clear, and we're excited
Let's
for its return.
go!
Now, to translate that
Fuck
for
you all!
what that
Fuck you
means
all!
is,
Freaking
we've heard for months
scammers and
months now
freaking
how much
hackers.
you want the auction house, and our dev team did an awesome job bringing it back. They made it happen. So please, don't even try to do anything against the terms of service with the auction house. Hold yourselves and hold each other accountable, because there will be a zero tolerance policy.
I like that.
Zero
I like
tolerance,
that. I
okay?
like
You
that.
have been warned. We let you know up front. Zero tolerance means exactly what it says. Zero tolerance. So be in your best behavior. Like Evan said, hold each other accountable because we want to continue to do cool things like this year after year. But moving forward, let's talk about the second most exciting thing about my team this year, the Triple Threat Park 2K16 Rivet City. I see Evan got the shirt on. That was low key a little surprise right there. Evan threw a little Easter egg in there for y'all. Let's talk about it a little bit.
2K16
Yep,
Park, Triple
it was
Threat
the
Park.
right day to bring the shirt back. But yeah, so on new gen, so PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC, the new home for Triple Threat online and co-op games is called the Triple Threat Park. And as John mentioned, as Stacks mentioned just now, this is a faithful remaster of NBA 2K16's Rivet City Championship My Park, which is one of the most popular parks ever in NBA 2K history. Now, just like the original, there are 9 courts, and 4 of these courts are for 2-player 3v3 games where each person controls a 3-card lineup. That's more
They
like
have a
regular Triple
1v1
Threat
too?
Online. Then the other 5 courts here are for 6-player 3v3 co op games where each person controls 1 card, just like co op. And similar to some of the courts in the city,
Oh.
2 of these 5 courts are going to be no squads only courts. You also heard John talk about the showcase spot, but the part I really want to help you all visualize is how it all works when you're in the Triple Threat Park. So, you're going to be controlling your My Player just like you would in the city, and that means your My Player's clothes and customizations and apparel do carry over across both My Career and My Team now, like the apparel you can earn from season rewards. Once you walk up to a court's got next spot, what happens is your My Player is going to walk onto the court, present your My Team cards, whether you're doing 1 or 3, which then reveal the NBA players that you're going to be controlling. We've often seen people asking for a way to play with NBA players in true park games, and now you can. On top of that, in Triple Threat Park, there's win streak rewards, challenges, and limited time events. So there's going to be a lot going on here, all in this beautiful throwback to 2K16.
Man, oh man, that Rivet
That's a
City.
lot of
Hey, I
news,
might have to
man.
go out there day one just to get the vibes back. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of revive that feeling in my body, man. Evan, I'm excited for that. Shout out to the dev team for bringing back that court. It's going to be super fire. But anyway, let's go to Breakout. Let's talk about Breakout a little bit more. We heard John speak about it. Now, Evan, let's get into some details.
Yep, so Breakout is a brand new take on how single player works in My Team. The explanation that helped me visualize it a lot on top of what you're going to see on your screen is that it's like a game board and you start in the middle spot. This is called Breakout City, and from the middle spot, you'll be surrounded by various arenas that represent the game modes, the eras, and the opponents that you could choose to compete against. That could be current NBA teams, historic teams back in the 90s era, theme teams, and more. Now, your ultimate goal is to break out of the game board and earn your reward. Remember, you're starting in the middle. And at each spot, in the direction you can go, you can preview what type of game you're going to play, whether that's a triple threat game, a clutch time game, or a shortened 13-card full lineup game. Whichever direction you choose, if you win, you're going to earn prize points and move in that direction on the board. These prize points are important because they unlock the reward spaces on the board, and the spaces with the best rewards require more prize points before you can play those games and attempt to win. As John said, Breakout is a run-based game. So you have to choose your opponents and games and which direction you go wisely, because if you lose 3 times in a run, you have to start all the way over from the middle. And as you move farther and farther away from the center spot, the difficulty of the games goes up. Once you reach the outer edge of the board, you will face off against a final gatekeeper team. And these gatekeeper teams are these ultimate opponents that stand between you and your reward. One thing to note here is that with Breakout, the standalone triple threat and clutch time modes have been retired and merged into this brand new way to play single player in
Nice.
But if you're a fan of just triple threat, you don't want to play clutch time at all or full lineup games at all, you do have the choice to pick Breakout boards that exclusively contain triple threat or clutch time games. One more special note that our dev team shared in the blog that we want to make sure you all will hear is both triple threat and clutch time games are now played in the House of Clutch Arena. And that means for triple threat, many of you will be very happy to hear that the fans are going to be behind the barriers, away from the action and not running onto the court, getting in your way. We've seen that called out on feedback, And we've seen that also in the logo gauntlet. We've seen some people to mention that. So the fans are going
Finally.
to be behind the barriers, away from the action, and aren't going to be getting in your way at all.
Sounds amazing. This is very interesting, very creative from the dev team, man. Breakout sounds amazing. I can't wait to actually be in it. And
Game comes
that
out in 2
goalkeeper
weeks,
kind of
guys.
scared me a
Not
little bit,
even.
Evan, when you said that final goalkeeper gonna be there waiting for me. I got a little bit nervous, not gonna lie. But let's keep it moving. Let's get back to multiplayer. John mentioned Showdown. Showdown. What are the competitive modes like this year, Evan? Let's talk about those.
Yeah, so Showdown replaces Unlimited, as John mentioned, and it's one of the new competitive full lineup multiplayer modes. So these games are played on shorter 4-minute quarters, and in Showdown, there's 15 tiers of progression that as you win, you try to get promoted up the 15 tiers. And as an extra incentive for winning, not that you needed more incentive by playing Showdown that you want to win, if you go on a win streak, you'll actually earn extra progression up that ladder of 15 tiers. However, losses will count against you, but as John mentioned, once you are promoted to a higher tier, you cannot drop back down to the previous tier during that same season. So there's some checkpoints built in so that you can't go all the way up and then drop all the way back down. Once you're promoted up a tier, you can't drop back down during that same season. Every Friday at 8 a.m. Pacific time, which is when our My Team content usually refreshes on Fridays, if you have gotten enough wins in the last week, you will be able to choose a reward group based on the tier you finished in. These are weekly rewards. Then there are also rewards that are refreshed each season that can be earned
7,000
immediately
MT?
as you reach those
It's not bad.
milestones. And at the end of each season, you will drop a number of tiers based on where you ended, which offers you a fresh challenge the next season without starting totally from scratch. Now, Showdown is a competitive mode. It's all about winning. So, another thing John mentioned that I think is really cool is that the Showdown leaderboard only considers games played between Tier 1 players. This was a way to make sure that the leaderboard is an accurate representation of who the best players are in My Team. And on top of that, your tiers also come into play for matchmaking. So that prioritizes matching you up
I gotta
with
download the
opponents
game
at a
first when it
similar
comes
tier
out.
to help ensure more fair
Early
matches.
access, baby.
Evan, man, I'm excited, man. Am I gonna see you on that leaderboard, Evan?
We're almost there.
I guarantee you I will not be there. I do not think I'm going to make my way up to tier 1. I will do my best, but you will probably find me in Breakout a lot more than you will in Showdown. But you never know. Maybe I'll get better this year. I know
Evan,
you'll
we
be up
need
there.
you out there, man. We need you out there. I want to see Evan on that leaderboard at least once this year. We got to make sure Evan get deep into some My Team, the comp side of My Team a little bit. But a couple weeks ago, we announced a new King of the Court mode, and now we finally heard what it is. Evan, I'm pretty sure you got more details. Mr. Evan GPT, you know everything. You got everything in your brain. The cut is fresh. I just got to shout out your haircut.
My brain and in the blog.
That cut is
Remember,
fresh, man.
If you need more details after we're done here, you can go read again in the blog. But as John mentioned, King of the Court is a weekend competitive event. I'm actually surprised when we announced that King of the Court was going to be a new mode this year. Not that many people kind of guessed this or theorized this, but anyways, it's a weekend competitive event, and these are going to be held every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific time, starting on September 14th. I know many of our My Team veterans out there have fond memories of playing competitive games.
Like, I'm not a big My Team fan, but I will play My Team. I'm mostly playing my
On the
career.
weekends. So it's back here in 2K, 2K20, 2K25 comes out, is you have to qualify in the week prior to each King of the Court by meeting certain thresholds in either the new Showdown or Triple Threat Park modes that we just talked about. And that's an example is hitting a target number of wins during that week. However, once you're at a higher enough rep tier, which we'll also talk about in a second, you'll earn automatic qualification and don't need to re-qualify for every weekend's.
I'm going to end life around 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Why? Because I am extremely busy later. I don't want to miss my dad. He's coming to pick me up, and
All the
so
competitors in groups representing the top 50%, top
1 o'clock,
10%,
guys. 1 o'clock.
top 1%,
That's the
and
maximum
the
today.
ultimate number 1 King of the Court. The group you finish in there determines which tiers of rewards you receive that weekend, and those rewards are refreshed every week, including some of the best rewards in My Team. You may have heard John say it, but each weekend's King of the Court, the person that finishes number 1, each weekend's King of the Court gets 1 million VC. So King of the Court is going to be where the best of the best in my team will be competing every weekend for some of the best prizes.
1 million
Evan,
VC.
did I just hear correctly? 1 million VC. Is that what you said?
Yep, 1 million VC. Are we going to
This
see
is
you
a
at the King of the Court stacks?
surprise.
Yeah. That just got me
You'll
out
probably
there.
see me
That
there,
just,
bro.
that
You'll
just
probably
got
see me
excited,
there if
man.
I
I
win.
need that 1 million VC. Y'all already know, man. I be entering the giveaways when we do giveaways live on stream, just like y'all. I need this. I need parts of that. I need to know how I'm gonna get up in there, get that 1 million VC. If you locked into my team, hit me up because I'm gonna need some pointers. I'm gonna need some tips. Anyway, so we got Triple Threat Park, Breakdown, Showdown, and King of the Court. So many options to play.
And 2K25 comes out in like a week or so.
Both mentioned that my team rep a few times. My team rep. We got rep at my team. Do you have any more details about that, Evan?
Yep. So we got all the details here.
Tomorrow is the
year,
22nd.
System is coming to my team now. Those
Which
of
is
you,
Thursday.
As I mentioned earlier, who've played
I
my
have papers
career, are
tomorrow.
probably
Then on
familiar
Friday,
with
it's the
what rep is and how it works.
23rd.
But for
Saturday,
those
the
of you who are not
24th.
familiar,
Sunday,
rep
the
is a
25th.
year-long progression system. So
Monday,
it's not like
and
season levels that
then next week
resets
is the
every 6 weeks.
27th.
Rep is a year-long progression. And in my team,
So
there are
Wednesday,
11 rep levels,
next
each
Wednesday.
represented by gem colors in my team. So you'll start at
The
bronze and work
29th
your
or the
way up
30th.
to dark matter, and then there's also a leaderboard of the top 10 rep players who are designated with invincible logos, and the #1 overall person has a GOAT logo. You might be asking, how do I get rep? So rep is earned by completing games and challenges, and like my career, there will be limited time double rep events as well. We're not going to share the full list of rep rewards today, but some of the ones mentioned in the blog are unlocking access to the auction house, increasing your auction's capacity to hold more cards, as we mentioned earlier, some special rewards and community favorites like the Fireball and the My Team Coliseum arena that we introduced this past year in 2K24, some free packs in the pack market.
The
and
Fireball's
if
back,
you reach
baby!
the Dark Matter rep tier, you will get an exclusive GOAT Jason Tatum
I'm not
card.
gonna
So
mod
there is already
on
gonna be
this
a
game
GOAT Jason Tatum
the-
card there now.
this year.
Most people are gonna hit GOAT tier.
I only did it last year because I didn't really play my career or anything that much. I only played offline mode.
Far ahead to the end of next July, so 2025. Our most dedicated players at Invincible or GOAT will receive the ultimate rewards related to NBA 2K26's My Team mode. 2K26, not 2K25. We're not going to talk about that just yet, so stay tuned for more.
I ain't getting 26, man. That 25 is my limit, man.
My team got a lot of heat, Evan. I'm not gonna lie.
25 is gonna be my limit.
So excited! I'm ready to hop on my team right now. This
25,
is crazy.
25 is my limit, mate. 25
Can you imagine being the #1 rep in my team, the only person in the game with the GOAT logo?
Yep,
that
you get a GOAT logo.
Would be crazy, man.
I'm only playing 25. That's
these
it.
Changes in my team. John said the menus have been revamped a little bit. I told y'all, reworked, okay, refreshed. He said they have been revamped a little bit. Where's everything now? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, so let's actually first rewind all the way back to the first time you enter my team in 2K25, because there's a brand new introductory experience that John showed you in the video that we're going to slow down for you now. The first step, as always, is opening your starter kit. And in these, you can now choose 2 diamond-rated free agent cards that last 25 games. So this is more than the usual 5 games.
But they're free agents.
So Stacks, the options that you can pick from are Luka, Anthony Edwards, Kevin Durant, Giannis, or Nikola Jokic. So, passing to you, Stacks. You get to pick 2 of these.
Anthony Edwards.
Oh, this
Anthony Edwards and
I'm gonna take Kevin Durant. I think we all know Kevin Durant. And then I'm gonna also take Jokic. I'm gonna take KD and Jokic. That might be a surprise to some people, but those are the 2 I'm gonna take right there.
I think I'd take Luka and Jokic. I don't know why. That combo sounds nice. But whichever one you pick, you then also get to pick a pink diamond rated historic player free agent that lasts 10 games in your lineups. So Stacks, the options are Allen Iverson, Michael Jordan, Dr. J, Kevin Garnett, and Kareem. So of these 5, you get to pick one. Which one are you going for? This
is not difficult at all, Evan. Michael Jordan is literally right there. The greatest of all time, Evan. Give me Michael Jordan, man. We're not even gonna waste no time talking about this.
Give me Michael Jordan, bro.
don't underestimate KG and Kareem. I think the value of big men is always they're always undervalued. So don't underestimate KG or Kareem. But after you've done that, you've picked your starter kit, your team, and all that. You'll be asked to pick your experience level. This is a brand new screen this year in 2K25. So you're going to see the first option is if you're entirely new to basketball. There's a tutorial for that because many people, myself included, actually used NBA 2K and my team to help learn a lot of the little details in basketball beyond just shooting and dunking, getting into the more nitty gritty stuff, and also used my team to learn more about different players in basketball history. So you can get into NBA 2K and my team even if you're new to the sport. We've got a tutorial just for that. Now, maybe you know basketball already, but you're just new to 2K. It's your first year in 2K25. That's going to take you to the
Probably
Learn
pick
2K
this one.
tutorial on New Gen that we
Probably
talked
pick
about
this
a few
one.
weeks ago, which has mini games and drills to help you learn the controls and game mechanics of NBA 2K. The third option is maybe you've played 2K, but you're just new to my team. That'll guide you through the various my team modes, features, how to manage your lineup, and all that good stuff that we want to make sure you are
I'll
ready to
probably
go
pick
when you
this
start
one.
your my team journey. Now, the fourth option is probably for a lot of you here. If you don't think you need any of this and you already know what you're doing, you can choose to skip these introductions and get right into the action. I do recommend doing these just to see everything new in my team because so much has changed, but you do have the option to skip it all and get right into the action. Now, after that, you also can do an optional set of welcome to my team challenges. Even if you don't think you need these, there are some exclusive rewards, including the dynamic duo of Damian Lillard and LaMarcus Aldridge,
It's already
and an
Wednesday
option
today.
pack where you can pick one of the first Evo players of the year, which you can then evolve from Emerald to Sapphire to Ruby. Next, one of the bigger menu changes is agendas and challenges are now combined together in 2K25. So rather than having two places to look, this is your single stop for all of the live content updates and things to do in my team. John showed the Welcome to My Team challenges, and you can see this very clean new look that clearly shows the challenge, the rewards you get, and your progress. There is always something to do in my team, so this makes it really easy to jump into a game really quickly from the menus. Now, to help you even more there, the autofill lineup feature has been improved to adapt to challenges. So, if a challenge, let's say, requires you to hit a lot of threes, you can use the autofill lineup feature to help you create the best lineup for that challenge, putting all of your three-point shooters in your lineup. It makes everything a lot easier to manage, so that autofill lineup is a huge quality of life improvement here. With all of these big changes in my team that we talked about today, the menus are actually a lot cleaner as well. So besides the What's New
UI.
tab, which shows you what's new in my team, there are 5 main tabs now. John talked about these, but we're going to freeze them on the screen for you to see one by one. So first up is the Home tab. This is where you can go to the challenges we just talked about, check on your season progress and your My Team rep progress, and see the latest limited time events going on in my team. You can also access the training hub, which includes practicing plays.
You know, I'ma be the first one in the game. Probably
And running a
not, but
screen.
I will play it first.
Next is the Play tab. So since our
I will
game
be
modes have
playing
been
it.
streamlined, there is now a single
I'll have
tab
to
called
install it
Play
first, but
for both single player and multiplayer modes. On New Gen, when you go to the Play tab, you're going to see Triple Threat Park, Breakout, Showdown, and King of the Court, those new modes we talked about, along with Salary Cap, Domination, Exhibitions, or Play with Friends matchups in Triple Threat or Showdown
my
style
friends are
games.
back. Well, okay.
The third tab is the Market tab. This is where the returning auction house, along with the pack market and the exchanges.
Let's go,
John mentioned in the
W
video
Auction
there are
House.
improvements to the exchange, and it has received an overhaul, allowing for more flexibility when adding player cards to different exchanges and more categories to easily find the exchanges you're looking for. There's also a more visual menu to help identify the cards you need for the certain exchange you're looking at. Entering locker codes has also been moved here as those codes are released throughout the year. The Manage tab is where you can access lineups management, your collection, editing players, redeeming double XP coins, and the My Team Shoe Lab. And finally, new in NBA 2K25, the Options tab now has a customized HUD menu where you can adjust how your gameplay indicators, stamina bars, and all those visuals look on your screen in My Team. And with that, My Team also now has indicator and perfect green release animation cards to customize all the visuals you see on your screen. So that was a lot, but it is really a nice rundown of how all the new menus look, which I know is something that really improves a lot of your experience, as you probably spend a lot of the time in the menus playing my team. So
Man, oh man, Evan, that was a lot. I will admit, but it's a lot in a good way. A lot of new crazy things coming to my team. Shout out to the devs for making things just a little bit easier, especially on some of the new players for some of those changes. But before we wrap up, I know every year the dev team works on a bunch of quality of life features. Did we get any of those this year? I'm pretty sure we have. So Evan, just go ahead and
absolutely, as
let
we
us
do
get it.
almost every year in my team, our dev team really focuses on a lot of these quality of life improvements to help improve just your regular experience of your day to day
Sorry,
in
guys.
my team. So
My
since we're
allergies are
pre-recording
acting up.
and we can't ask the chat whether or not they really want me to read everything, I'm going to read most of this list. I'm going to skip a couple because this list is really too long. But remember, after we're done in the show, you can go to the Courtside Report blog and read this full list of quality of life features yourself. But I'm going to read a couple here. So, first one says Legend badges, which, if you remember, we introduced a couple weeks ago, are the new tier of badges above Hall of Fame, are available in my team as well. So, similar to how Hall of Fame badges have worked before, the Legend badges will skip the bronze to silver to gold progression, which typically is required when adding badge cards to players. The next one says some coach cards may now boost both your lineup's badges and attribute ratings, so look for more powerful coach card options throughout 2K25. And as another little visual improvement, the active coach boosts you have are now more obvious with an indicator that appears next to your player's feet. I believe John mentioned this in the video, but coach settings now supports customizing your offensive settings and your situational on the fly lineups, which, for example, if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's like your bench, your tall lineup, your quick lineup, the ones that you can quickly select to put a new lineup in depending on the situation in the game. And coach settings also now supports setting your favorite plays, which is something that we know many of you have been asking for. We mentioned this next one a little bit earlier about free agent cards, but those free agent cards, which are limited use in your lineup, now have a variety of game limits. So it's not limited to just 5 games. You remember the starter kit ones we talked about earlier? Some could go to 10 games or more. Next one is you can now update all of your lineups, uniforms, courts, arenas, or logos by using the Apply to All Lineups button from the franchise tab. It really saves you a lot of time there by not having to do it one by one. Collector challenges now primarily count cards that are locked in. So, new in NBA 2K25, you can choose to lock in player cards individually, including ones that do not have a collection complete reward, like season rewards, to boost your collector count even higher. This one I think is going to be a fan favorite here. When you unlock Ascension picks, you can now select multiple picks on the board and flip them all at the same time, rather than one by one. I can't tell you how many times I open up to my team and I got to open all these Ascension picks one by one by one. So this feature, I actually cannot wait for it in 2K25. It is really going to save everybody a lot of time here. Finally, I'll read one more here. Most single card award packs will now automatically open when they are rewarded, rather than filling up your unopened packs menu with dozens of packs each season. For the packs that do go to unopened packs, a new fast open option will quickly open the most recent packs in your collection. That's also going to be a huge one. I think I've seen some streamers go through their unopened packs and it's like an endless menu of packs they've forgotten to open or just didn't want to open. This really improves that quality of life experience when you're in your unopened packs. That's all I got. Those
My allergies, man.
Heard my voice enough. Back to you,
sir. Evan, I don't think we actually heard your voice enough, man. Evan, I think you gave a lot of great details today, and the people probably want to hear more. That's just me being honest, man. We appreciate Evan coming through with the info, Mr. GPT. Shout out to Evan. But my team sounds really fun. I'm really excited to hop out there, man. I love all of the new competitive features and really get to elevate and be the best of the best. The best of the best in the mode. Plus, I can't wait to see the new Rivet City Court again. Well, not new Rivet City, but the throwback Rivet City Court again. Super excited for that. You know, your boy gonna get out there, man. I definitely got to see that, man. I can't wait. I'll probably load that up first. I ain't gonna lie, but make sure y'all go and check out the Courtside Report blog yourself and read through it if you want a little bit more detail of anything we spoke about today, or if you just want to go ahead and check it out and read through it yourself. If you still have questions, remember, join our Discord, discord.gg/NBA2K. We have a 2K25 questions channel inside of our Discord. Make sure you go there and put all of your questions there, and hopefully one of the devs will respond to it. We really do appreciate y'all, man, for coming through. Yes, sir.
And give us some time, with the questions. Some people put their question and then 10 minutes later keep spamming it again and again. Give us some time, Don't spam their questions. But anyways, beyond that, before we wrap it up, don't forget NBA 2K25 has got early tip off. So if you get the game before September 6th, you can play up to 2 days early on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, and Xbox One and PC. Last but not
Let's
least, I know
go,
many of you are finishing
baby!
up your 90 minutes for our current Road to 2K25 Twitch Drops campaign, so we want to give you all one more refresher one last time on how that works. So, if you just completed your 90 minutes, you should have received a notification within Twitch that takes you to your Twitch
Change this
inventory.
to September 4th,
Once you're
please.
in your Twitch inventory, I say this all the time, make sure you claim your reward there. If you
I'll
don't
see you
claim your
soon,
reward in
2K.
Twitch, Twitch can't tell us that you watched 90 minutes. So you gotta claim your reward in your Twitch inventory. From there, you're going to want to go to the NBA 2K Twitch Drops webpage at nba.2k.com/twitch-drops. On that website, you're going to scroll down past the 3 steps, or you can read the 3 steps in case you want to read them again. You're going to see a login to Twitch button. You're going to want to click that. Make sure you log into your Twitch account if you have not already, and you're going to be redirected back to the NBA 2K website, where that login Twitch button is now going to be replaced with the locker code that you've earned. And that's going to be redeemed in NBA 2K24 for some of the rewards that you see there on your screen. With that said, Stacks, what do we have coming up next on our road to NBA 2K25?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come, make sure y'all slide back through next week. You
The
feel me? Right
city!
here on Twitch for
The
the final. I'm sad to say it
city!
myself. The final Road to NBA 2K25 show for the city review. Remember, that's next week, the week of August 26th. So make sure you put that on your calendar. That week we're gonna be coming through with the city reveal, man.
My
It's gonna be
allergies
super
are
fire. I can't
acting up
wait. You know what
so
I'm saying? We
bad.
got a little bit of heat for y'all, man. Evan, any last words before we get up out of here?
Ugh.
I got nothing else. All I got to say is we only have one more Road to 2K25 show, and I cannot believe that. It feels like we just did our first one yesterday. So thank you to all of
Mm-hmm.
you who've been watching all this
Oops,
time, and
wrong
we
one.
will see you next week.
Yes, yes, sir, yes, sir. And I know it's probably some people in the chat, as you know, this is pre-recorded, telling us to go a couple more minutes. I literally cannot see you, so don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at Evan. We cannot see. This is pre-recorded. So you know what I'm saying. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up though. Make sure you guys stick around because we will be raiding someone. And until next week, baby, we out. Yes, sir.
Peace.
See y'all.
Well, guys, that was the my team news. We are just guys, we're not that very long away from 2K25. I won't be live for too long, so I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow afternoon, maybe. Stay safe, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Catch you later. Bye bye.